Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sivadas Madhavan, Associate Professor of English. Today I am going to talk about origin of language. It's a topic from the syllabus of MA students of different universities from India. And I hope my talk will help them. It will be useful to the students who study English language. So origin of language. Origin of language is the beginning of language. And we know that language is a means of communication. And people have been communicating ever since people started living the modern life. Even in the past, in the primitive life also, people had their own crude way of communicating. But Homo sapiens, as the current form of human beings, have developed language. And this developed language, how did they start? That is the question. Origin of language means how did these modern languages originate? And we know that the different scholars have different theories about it. If you talk about the earliest language, there may be difference of opinion. If you check internet, you can see the oldest languages are Sumerian, Sanskrit, Latin, etc. But they are extinct. They are no longer used. They are dead languages. If you check the oldest living language, that is Tamil, the Dravidian language Tamil is the oldest living language. So origin of language refers to the origin of all the languages, not only one or two, all the languages. How did people start using language? And there are different theories, and there is no single theory which can be accurate and 100% correct. It's all depending on the assumptions or the speculations of the scholars. Different scholars define or describe the origin of languages in different ways. So let us see the theories. There are four main theories, and there are so many others also, but most of the time the linguistic students or language students consider the four theories. The first one is bow-wow theory. Bow-wow theory is, as the term indicates, the imitation of the sound of dog, or it is based on the imitation of the sounds of animals and objects in the world. We know children imitate the sound bow-wow to refer to the animal called dog. And different animals have different sounds, and children use the sounds produced by the animals to refer to that. So that was the system in those days. People, even human beings, all the grown-up people were using that type of terms to refer to animals and things. Not only animals, objects also they were using. See, for example, swish, splash, bum. All these are onomatopoeic words. Onomatopoeic words suggest the sound suggesting the meaning. So this was the base of developing the language according to bow-wow theory people, the people who support bow-wow theory. For example, Johann Gottfried is the person who described bow-wow theory. And the second one is ding-dong theory. Ding-dong theory is also imitation of the movement in the world. That means they say, for example, the people who describe this theory are Max Muller and Buscher. Max Muller says, we live in the world surrounded by the rhythmic universe, the rhythm of the world that influences us. So we produce the sound based on the rhythm of the world. The world moves, and the rhythm is followed by the human beings to produce the sound. So it is in accordance with the tune of the life. The tune of the life is based on the rhythm. So speech sounds are also based on the rhythm. That is the theory of ding-dong theory. And that was in 19th century. In 19th century, that means the scholar Max Muller described it in 19th century. 19th century is very recent, only 200 years ago. And another theory is poo-poo theory. Poo-poo theory, as the term indicates, is the sound produced as an emotional interjection. Emotional interjection, blurting out of the sound all on a sudden as an impulse when something happens. So when you are happy, when you are angry, or when you are surprised, you produce some sound. And for example, the term poo-poo, to poo-poo means to decry. So to poo-poo became a verb later. So this way, the sudden interjection, sudden expression of the feeling with a sound became the base for the speech sounds and the language. So that is poo-poo theory. And the other one, the last one, the fourth one is gestural theory. People started using the movement of the body. That means they were moving the parts of the body. Gesture, the motion of hands, lips, tongue, jaw, etc. When people speak, their speech is accompanied by the movement of the hands, lips, mouth, etc. That was in the beginning. Later, all such expressions got changed, and now only the movement of the hands remain with us. We change our hands, or we move our hands to express the idea. So that was the base of the beginning of the language, and that was explained by Wilhelm Wundt, and later by Richard Page explained this, and that was in the 18th century. So these are all recent theories. And now we know that people keep on talking about it, people keep on learning about it, and the latest, the living legend in linguistics, Noam Chomsky, says that language is genetically built in. That means language is genetically built-in ability to communicate. We come to this world with a language. That is his idea. And all languages are the same. No language is higher, no language is lower. Every language is one and the same. That is his theory of universality of language. Every language has sound system, every language has meaning, and every language has a noun, every language has verb, adjective, adverb, grammar, sentences, etc., words, etc. So all languages are one and the same, but there is a difference. Difference is only in the specifics. That means language specifics will be different. Otherwise, if you know one language, you know all the languages. It doesn't mean that. It means all languages are similar, and no language is higher, no language is lower. That is his theory, and he says a child is born with a built-in language in himself. That means it is innate, language is innate. So when a child is born, a language is also born with him. And it has to be developed, it has to be refined as he grows up. That's the theory. And we have so many other philosophers and linguists and psychologists who describe the way people learn the language and way people use the language, etc., and the way people develop the language. So it depends. So my idea is to introduce these four theories: bow-wow theory, ding-dong theory, poo-poo theory, and gestural theory. So these are different theories, and there is no single one which can be 100% pure and accurate. So we can say that all these might have contributed to the development of the origin of language. So that's all for today. We will come up with another topic next time. Until then, goodbye.